Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Monday, March the 28th, 2022. Today we're pulling from the Wonderland Tarot cards. So we're starting off with the King of Oysters. The King of Oysters is the King of Pentacles. I feel like this is a fire sign coming in that will be this grounding force in your life. I feel like this is following your intuition. I don't feel like this is necessarily a love interest. I feel like this is an ally. I feel like this fire sign will be embracing many of the emperor traits of safety and security, leadership role. Um, I'm trying to think of the words. But I feel like it's just like they're saying provider, but I don't understand why the provider would come in if this is not a love interest. Maybe it's to help your family out. I'm not sure, but maybe in that sense they are a provider. But I feel like leadership, and I definitely feel like this is stop overlooking people in your life. You know, this is a couple of times Spirit has been talking about this for a while. I feel like ever since. Going back all the way to January 24th of 2022 with the Throne Thursday there, they're highlighting Bran and they're saying an intuitive child around you, and it's like I feel like it's like pay more attention to that child, you know what I mean, like, and help them through whatever they're going through, you know what I mean. But I feel like here this could also possibly that you are the person that is bringing in that safety and security and stability. You are the leader of the family. But I also feel like this is touching on what we were knockings of last week, where you're also the nurturer. So you could be a single parent, you know what I mean? You could be, sometimes, one of the parents have to go away for work, where it's like the military is what they were highlighting. So it's like you have to be everything all at once, you know what I mean? So I feel like this could be Spirit highlighting those traits you carry. They are highlighting intuition here. We get that three times here. But I feel like specifically with this King of Oysters here, I feel like this is someone significant in your life. A person of grace, charm, and natural leadership, a business abilities, intelligence, loyalty, and success, courage, and punctuality. You know what the funny thing is? We were talking about this, and they're saying something about knockings of this. Business abilities. Remember, they said they were working in tourism, artists, entrepreneurial. Like, they were highlighting this before. I feel like this was Throne Thursday. They were highlighting this. So we are getting the knockings that this person, you know what I mean? Again, I feel like it could be an ally. You know, it's like we have to stop overlooking the allies in our life. So we're going to go to the Six of Peppermills, which is the Six of Wands. Victor wearing the wreath. You're coming in, you're in a situation, the purity of the situation with highlighted with the white horse, and you're the victor wearing the wreath. So you see Alice here putting on her crown. A great triumph, a victory, good news with far-reaching ramifications, expectations rewarded, hope. So I feel like this is, we're going to the Empress, and they talk about that rebirth in our life. I was talking to a couple people this morning, because I haven't had a lot of time to really, sit down and woosah with the ladies and gentlemen that are in my life. And it's just like, one of the things we're talking about is like that rebirth in our life. When we sit there and we put others before us, and we sit there out of a purity of a situation, and I feel like, Spirit doesn't agree with it. We have this rebirth in our life, and both of us, it was very traumatic experiences. But I feel like Spirit was like, we see what you were sacrificing, and we don't agree with it. You know what I mean? And it's just like this, I said it's kind of like with her, it's like this midlife crisis that has happened, but she didn't even ask for this crisis. It just, showed up on her doorstep. You know what I mean? It blindsided her. So it's just, that's why I feel like, sometimes we don't understand why things happen, but they were talking about how she's going to be in this sweet moment of her life. And I was saying to her, it's like, with us, it's like, we're going into 6 years, and it's like, God is replacing everything that was taken away from us in 10 times fold. I've been saying this, and I know some people, especially people I read for on a regular, they know this. I had said, I felt like March 2021, it should have been all of this stuff that's coming in. It feels like it's a lot, and it's overwhelming in a beautiful way, because it's just like, dang, the universe really loves me. You know what I mean? Like, bringing all this positivity in. And I felt like this should have happened in March of 2021. This, what I'm feeling right now, I felt like should have happened in 2021. And that's why I was like, things aren't always as they seem. So the Empress is the mother figure, as well as the figure of a sister and wife. In marriage, she's all aspects of feminine influence. She makes decisions based on humility, not of her own best interests, though two often intersect. A good partner, practical, decisive, intuitive, a motivator. And that's what we need in life. We need people that motivate us. I was talking about with Jeremy with IG. It's just like with Shane when he wanted to quit smoking. Everyone's like, "Oh, you should threaten to leave him," like giving him a hard time. And I'm like, why would I want to add more onto his plate than with everybody else coming at him? He will quit when he is ready. He did it before. He'll do it again. He started cutting down. And I said, you know what? You took 5 cigarettes out of this week than you had last week. I said, that's a huge difference. I said, keep going. I said, this week try maybe 1 or 2. He went all the way down to 15. He got all the way down to 10. And then something stressful at work happened and he got right up back up there. And I said, it's okay. I said, it's a minor setback. At least you know you got down to 10. I said, we'll start again. And he would start all over again. But that's what you have to be, encouraging. Especially if someone wants something, you got to be encouraging of it. Not to the point that they're harming themselves, but the certain things that they're doing, it's like, you're really good at that. You should keep going. You should really run with that. You're really good at that. We got to encourage each other. There's enough of these jackals in our life that are going to sit there and tear us down and say anything, even if it's of their own insecurities, and they're just saying that because they're jealous of what you're doing. They'll not be telling you that, but it's just like, you got to sit there and, especially you got that core people in your life, you got to sit there and build each other up. So body and soul pushing towards a common goal, possibly too much speed toward a goal without an actual end firmly in sight. Urgency, turmoil, revenge, and an inevitable to focus on minor details that contribute to the big picture. And I feel like, especially going back to this King of Oysters here, and we've been getting knockings of this, overlooking people, and I feel like this paying attention to details really resonated with me, and I'm just like, there's something there that we're overlooking here. I'm just gonna push this world card up, but it's like, I don't know. They're saying dismissive. I don't feel like we're dismissive, but I definitely feel like. They were showing me this exercise we did. I think it was family studies. I can't remember what it was. We were watching electronic babies and stuff, and I can't remember if we sewed or not. I think that was in grade 10 maybe. I can't remember everything we did in that class, but I remember one of the aspects was the baby. We had to do this class to graduate, and she had given us an exercise, and it was like I overread the minor details. I didn't even bother with them. I read the big bold print, what we had to do. And if I would have read the small print, I would have seen that it's like, this is just to see if you'll read the minor details, put your pencil down and don't fill this out. I filled it all out because I overlooked it. I'm notorious for that. So, it's just kind of like putting together an IKEA piece of furniture, you got to sit there and take your time. I remember I bought Junior a futon a couple of years back, and I came in pieces. I'm like, I was like, God, this is Shane's forte. I'm like, I don't know how the hell I'm going to put this together. And little by little, I started putting everything together. I took my time. Yeah, sometimes I made mistakes. I put on a part upside down or backwards. I took it off and put it on the right way, and once I got one side built, I was like, okay, now I just got to mirror it on this side, and I was just like, pat yourself on the back. You didn't even think you could do this, and look, it works. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you can't sit there and write yourself up. I even recently did that earlier. I was like, I'm going to fail this test, so I'm not going to even bother doing it. And I ended up getting a 89.9 on it. So it's just like, you know what I mean? You can't count yourself out before you even try. So it's just, we got to stop doing that to ourselves. We're going to end on the world card. So the goal to which all cards have laid: perfection, Eden, fulfillment, the end of a path to wisdom, spiritual and life, everlasting, a pleasant outcome. So we got Victor wearing the wreath, positive outcome, and again with a pleasant outcome. So I definitely feel like it could be 3 different things in your life. It could be all talking about the knocking of the same thing of your life, but I definitely feel like it's very positive. We've been getting very positive cards since I feel like Wednesday or Thursday. Pleasant outcome in some cases. What might be if other warnings are obeyed? High magic. And I feel like with all the intuition that we're getting there, it's like pay attention to your intuition. You got to listen to that, you know? They're trying to call your attention. There's something that's trying to catch your attention here, you know? And it's like, sometimes we overlook things. There's another one. We overlook signs, or you try to understand signs, and you're just like, okay, what is this here? You know what I mean? And you don't understand it sometimes. Like, when we have crows, there's one for us in particular. It's like a minor message coming in, and it's like, okay, what are you trying to tell me here? And it's definitely pay attention here. Remember Spirit told us not to let our guard down a couple weeks back there, so don't let your guard down. If you've been lackadaisy with certain things that that are important to you, get back on those things. Discipline, And I definitely feel like that with the Chariot. With determination and dedication, you will be the victor wearing the wreath. They're saying someone wants something that you have. So you got to be careful. If you're being laxadoozle, make sure you're not being laxadoozle anymore. I definitely feel like this is regarding the home. I definitely feel like this is regarding your locking your doors and your windows and safety and security. I'll just be quite frank there. Instead of stalking and riddles, let's be quite frank. You could shoot straight shooters. I feel like this is with your home. Keep locking your doors. Put your alarm armed. Your home, arm your alarm. That's that. They'll tell you that. Your home, put it on. Make sure all your sensors are on. You could always edit your sensors, but they're saying keep your sensors on. They're saying jealousy is at bay here. So I feel like this is what the intuition's about, So you keep your guard up, keep your eyes peeled, be observant, don't overlook anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Monday, March the 28th, 2022. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.